Does Erling Haaland really eat 6,000 calories a day? Maybe on some days. But there is no complete, independently verified food log showing that he eats exactly 6,000 calories every day. That number is a widely repeated media estimate, not a confirmed daily target. And it is only one part of a routine that reportedly includes beef heart and liver, blue light blocking glasses, sauna sessions, and tape over his mouth at night. These habits make irresistible headlines. But they do not all have the same evidence behind them. Some are routines Haaland has discussed publicly. Some may be useful in the right context. Others could be a bad idea for the average person to copy. None can be credited with causing his goals or athletic performance. So what is actually worth learning from his routine? The 6,000 calorie claim appears again and again in sports and lifestyle media. For context, that is roughly 2 to 3 times the daily energy intake of many adults. The 6,000 calorie question. In the documentary Haaland, The Big Decision, Haaland showed beef heart and beef liver. He also emphasized food quality and choosing local foods when possible. In other interviews, he has said that his father makes lasagna before home games. The lasagna detail does not come from the documentary. What is missing is a detailed food record covering multiple days, with portions and total calories independently verified. Based on the public evidence, 6,000 calories is best described as a widely repeated media estimate, not a confirmed fixed daily intake. Could a player like Haaland eat that much on certain days? It is certainly possible. He is a very large professional athlete who does football training, strength work, and competitive matches. Larger bodies and heavier workloads generally require more energy. His intake may also change between a demanding match day, a lighter training day, and an off-season day. That is exactly why copying the number makes no sense. A professional footballer eats to replace the energy used by a professional footballer. Most people burn far less. When energy intake repeatedly exceeds what the body uses, the surplus is more likely to contribute to weight gain than to extra speed, strength, or fitness. The useful lesson is not to aim for 6,000 calories. It is to match your food intake to your size, training load, goals, and health needs. So, what about the organ meats themselves? Organ meats without the hype. Beef heart and beef liver pack a lot of nutrition into a small serving. Both provide protein, iron, and vitamin B12. Protein supplies building blocks for tissues such as muscle. Iron helps the blood carry oxygen. Vitamin B12 supports red blood cell formation and normal nervous system function. But heart and liver are not interchangeable. Heart is cardiac muscle. Its nutrient profile is closer to other muscle meats, although it is still classified as organ meat. Liver is different. It is especially concentrated in iron, several B vitamins, and preformed vitamin A. That is the form the body can use directly. It is different from beta-carotene in vegetables, which the body must convert into vitamin A. That concentration is both the benefit and the reason for caution. Frequently eating large amounts of liver can push preformed vitamin A intake beyond what the body needs. This form can accumulate, and chronically excessive intake can cause harm. People who are pregnant should avoid liver and liver products. They should also avoid supplements containing preformed vitamin A unless a clinician specifically recommends them, because excess preformed vitamin A can harm a developing baby. Anyone planning a pregnancy or who could become pregnant should check vitamin A supplement labels and ask a clinician about liver intake. A frequent serving should not be assumed to be safe. Organ meats also tend to be high in purines. The body breaks purines down into uric acid. People with gout or high uric acid may need to limit organ meats based on their symptoms and medical advice. People with iron overload or hemochromatosis should not use iron-rich organ meat as a self-prescribed iron supplement. That is not a blanket instruction to eliminate all dietary iron. The right amount and frequency should be individualized with a doctor or registered dietitian. This does not mean every healthy adult needs to avoid organ meat. A small serving once in a while, as part of a varied diet, is very different from a large portion every day. The useful takeaway is dietary variety, not the idea that one nutrient-dense food unlocks elite performance. Instead of copying an unverified menu, pay attention to how seriously Haaland treats sleep. In a 2023 interview on Impulsive, he called sleep perhaps the most important thing in the world. Treats sleep like training. That is his view. It is not proof that sleep created his athletic success. Still, the broader principle is well supported. Sleep is a foundation of recovery. During sleep, the body carries out processes involved in tissue repair, immune function, and energy regulation. Too little sleep can impair attention, judgment, and reaction time. Those abilities matter on a football pitch. They also matter when you drive, work, train, or make everyday decisions. According to the CDC, most adults need at least 7 hours of sleep per night. Think of 7 hours as a useful floor, not an exact prescription for everyone. Sleep needs vary with age, health, and individual biology. Duration is not the only issue. Sleep quality, continuity, and how restored you feel the next day also matter. Start by protecting enough time for sleep and keeping your schedule reasonably consistent. Then pay attention to how you function during the day. If you regularly get what seems like enough sleep but still have major sleepiness, poor concentration, or unrefreshing sleep, more coffee is not a real solution. It may be worth looking for an underlying cause with a healthcare professional. Enough sleep is only part of the picture. Light helps determine when you feel sleepy and when you feel alert. Light sets your body clock. In the same interview, Haaland said he usually wears blue light blocking glasses for roughly 3 hours before bed. He did not say in the full interview that he exposes his eyes to morning daylight. Morning light is a general sleep principle, not a Haaland-attributed habit. For people on a typical daytime schedule, the more useful priority is bright daytime light followed by a darker evening environment. Light helps set the circadian rhythm, the internal timing system that coordinates sleep and wakefulness. Morning light tells the brain that daytime has begun. At night, reducing bright light supports the transition to a nighttime environment. The overall pattern of bright days and dimmer evenings matters more than obsessing over one color of light from one device. Blue light filtering glasses remain an option if you like them, but the evidence that they improve sleep is uncertain. A 2023 Cochrane review included 17 randomized controlled trials with 619 adults overall. Only 6 trials, with 148 participants, reported sleep quality. 3 found better sleep scores. 3 found no significant difference. The reviewers concluded that the effect on sleep quality remains uncertain, with very low certainty evidence. So do not treat the glasses like an off switch for the brain. Get morning outdoor light when practical. Make your environment dimmer in the evening. Avoid staring at an extremely bright screen right before bed. If you prefer blue light filtering glasses, consider them an optional add-on, not a requirement. Light exposure can influence the body's sense of time. Mouth taping is different. It physically restricts one route of breathing. The risks of mouth taping. Haaland has publicly said that he tapes his mouth at night to encourage nasal breathing. That tells us what he does. It does not show that mouth taping improves sleep or health for the general public. Research does not establish the broad benefits promoted online. Many claims are based on personal experience rather than reliable clinical evidence. The benefits of mouth taping have not been established, so it is not a practice to recommend. People often breathe through the nose when the nasal airway is clear. But tape should not be used to force the mouth closed. Nighttime mouth breathing may be a habit, or it may reflect congestion, allergies, nasal anatomy, or a sleep-related breathing disorder. Tape closes the mouth without addressing any of those causes. If someone already struggles to breathe through the nose, taping could make the night more uncomfortable or potentially less safe. Do not try mouth taping if you have nasal congestion, chronic allergies, structural nasal blockage, or cannot breathe comfortably and consistently through your nose. People with suspected sleep apnea should not use it as a do-it-yourself therapy. Research in this area often excludes people taking sleeping pills, benzodiazepines, or opioids. Direct safety evidence is therefore limited. As a precaution, do not experiment with mouth taping after drinking alcohol or taking medication that causes significant sedation. Pay attention to warning signs instead. These include frequent loud snoring, witnessed pauses in breathing, waking up gasping, regular morning headaches, and unusual daytime sleepiness. If you notice these signs, the priority is a professional sleep evaluation. Do not cover up an open mouth or the sound of snoring. Mouth taping cannot diagnose or treat sleep apnea. What about the recovery equipment around the routine? Recovery extras in perspective. Haaland said in the interview that he has a sauna, steam room, and ice bath at home, and that he uses them frequently. He did not make a statement in the full interview about drinking water quality. Water filtration is a separate issue, not a Haaland-attributed habit. Sauna can be part of a personal recovery routine. It may feel relaxing, and some people enjoy using it around their training. But the evidence for effects on athletic performance and post-exercise recovery is not consistent. Temperature, session length, timing, type of training, and personal tolerance can all affect the outcome. More heat does not automatically mean faster recovery. Sauna also increases fluid loss through sweating. It cannot replace sleep, hydration, balanced nutrition, or a sensible training plan. Anyone with a medical condition that affects heat tolerance, blood pressure, or hydration should ask a clinician whether sauna use is appropriate. The value of filtering water depends on local water quality, the contaminants actually present, and preferences such as taste. If local water reports and any needed testing do not identify a contaminant of concern, a home filter may not be necessary. There is no evidence that filtration itself provides an extra athletic performance benefit. Building plumbing can still create local problems, so a general system-wide safety standard does not answer every household question. If you have a genuine concern, start with the local water quality report or appropriate testing. Find out what, if anything, needs to be removed. Then choose a certified filter designed for that specific contaminant. Neither sauna nor filtered water should be sold as the secret to athletic performance. What should you take from all of this? 5 priorities worth keeping. First, protect your sleep time. Most adults should start with at least 7 hours a night. Then use daytime energy, alertness, and sleep quality to judge whether that is enough. Second, create a clear light-dark rhythm. Get outdoor light during the day, especially in the morning when practical. Reduce bright light at night. Third, match food to your own energy needs. A professional footballer's workload and intake are not a template for an ordinary adult. Organ meat can be an occasional part of a varied diet, not a daily performance ritual. Fourth, never use a risky hack to hide a warning sign. Persistent nasal blockage, heavy snoring, pauses in breathing, gasping, or major daytime sleepiness deserve proper attention. Do not tape over the symptom. Fifth, consider the accessories last. Blue light filtering glasses, sauna sessions, and water filters may have limited value in specific situations. None can replace the basics. The right question is not simply, does Haaland do this? Ask what problem the habit is meant to solve. Ask how strong the evidence is. Then ask whether it fits your body, health, and life. That is a better strategy than trying to eat, sleep, or recover like a superstar based on a headline.